Hi everyone, sorry I hadn't realised that that video ran out on part 2 and I think I was in mid-sentence and just trying to move the reservations piece of functionality around. So I think it may have ended up somewhere up here when it loaded. Now, the problem with this particular piece is that this dialog box cannot be it can't be made any smaller. It just keeps popping back to its own size. So it is restrictive, and you're going to find that a lot of the free tools on Wix won't do exactly what you need them to do. So there are always constraints with the free versions. Now, one of the options is obviously you can move it around the screen and you can snap it to grid and so on. So we may just put it here, which covers the picture a bit. But for now, for the purposes of this demonstration, it just might be enough. So I'm just going to save this. I'm going to preview. So we just click on the X. We don't want to publish. We just want to preview. And let's see how it looks. So it's not looking that great. I mean, we may just want to center that reservations dialog box a bit better, but do take into consideration that when you are putting these sites together, that we know about the constraints and the limitations of the tool itself. Okay. Ideally, I'm sure you're all hearing thinking if you could put reservations up here, then that would be much better. But unfortunately, it's not the case. Okay, so that's the menu that we looked at. So if we go back into our menu page, we'll see that the image here. I'll just click on the X here. The image here has changed to bruschetta, so this is what we put in earlier. So whatever menu item you put in, it will just change to that. So you would need to go down and change all of those pictures and descriptions as well. Let's have a look at order online. Let's see how this is looking. We'll just click on the X here. Okay, so we can order online. There's a selection of the menu. Let's say we want to change that. We can click on settings and we can update the text that's in there because it doesn't always match what we want. So let's see the design. Okay, that's all okay. Layout. Let's just go back to info, go to manage orders, and again, it takes a while to load on Wix. And as I said, my machine is pretty slow today, so it is taking up a bit of time. Now, the See Here case study, it's entirely up to you as to what pages you want to put in. You're not limited to the number of pages like you were in the Joneses case study. So you need to put in at least 3 pages, not at most. I think in the Joneses case study it was at most 4. Okay, so the restaurant itself, so this is pretty much what we've done already. We've created our menu. We are not going to create an app. We're just going to go into our settings, just make sure that our restaurant is set up properly. Yeah, this is what we put in earlier. Let's go back to home. Let's create the menu. We want to change this to the lunch menu. We did this earlier, but I think I forgot to click on the tick there. This is the available weekend lunch menu. Click here. And again, you just need to change the menu title, the price, the description on each of those. And we're going to change this from our cupcakes to, can we edit the name of this one? Yes, we can. I'm going to change this to lunch menu. Click on this. Okay. If we go to online ordering, we want to make sure that our online ordering is connected to our lunch menu, which it is. And I'm just going to make sure that this is all saved. Go back to home. And yes, it is. There's no further option to save. Okay, So let's go to preview. Let's see how this looks. And again, like I said, Wix is slower than Weebly, as you can see. Now, one of the keys to Wix is that when you're using images, you really shouldn't use the high resolution images because they're the ones that will take longer to load. And while they may be fast enough to load with Weebly, you find that Wix will be a lot slower. So this is how our home page looks. We want to click on a menu page, and we should be able to see the changes that we've made there. A lunch menu, this is available weekend lunch menu. If we click on order online, it should link to the lunch menu, I hope. Yep, it does. And you can click how many of these you want. So we've got bruschetta, we want maybe 4 of those, like that, and you can see it automatically comes up here on the right hand side. So obviously if you click on order now, it's not actually going to order for you. Okay, so we might have to look at the contact us page, so we need to change some things there. And workshop, so book a workshop. Now, see here it doesn't actually do workshops, so we might go back in and actually remove that particular page. So let's see, I want to just close this down and go back here. I want to go back to my editor. Where can I go to my editor? Okay, so what it's done is it's brought me into the Wix tool, the Wix Restaurants tool. So if I click on C here, it brings me back to my site. So I need to go back into manage my site, edit site, and this should bring me back into the pages that we have just changed. Okay, so don't worry if you feel that you're getting lost in the navigation of Wix. Usually it opens, if I can move this up here, you'll be able to see. They usually open in new tabs, but it was just, if you got confused on the navigation there, you can actually get back just going into my sites. Okay, so let's have a look at, so we said the contact us page is not the information that we want. So let's just click on the X here and scroll down. So contact us. We want to edit text, and we want to put in, where are they? They're in Howth, County Dublin, Ireland. So whoever's contacting them can leave a name, email, subject. I'm just clicking the X here. Let's change this image. And again, we could use, do we have social or Shutterstock images? Do we have anything here for restaurants? So the Shutterstock images are usually the ones that you can use, but they're normally watermarked. So see here. Oh no, we don't want to buy an image, so let's go through from Wix. And let's see. Do we have here that's nice, that looks well? For food, maybe. No, we don't want woodwork, we want something. Perfect, okay. And there we go. And then we click on the map, change address. So we want Howth, County Dublin, Ireland. We're going to call it, see here, restaurant. And hopefully that will work. Zoom control, view control, live dragging. Now, English, perfect. And has it found it? Yes, it has. Perfect. So there we are in Howth. Okay, so that's the contact us page. The workshop page, let's have a look. They don't do workshops, so perhaps we just need to delete this page. So you click on the 3 dots there that you see beside the name, click on delete. And are you sure you want to delete this page? Yes, we do. And click on this, we'll save. And let's preview the page. So as you can see, the workshop page is gone, the contact page has changed as we asked it to, so the map has changed, the address has changed, the photograph has changed. Ordering online, again you would need to change the cupcakes to an actual lunch menu, and so on. So as you can see, just to build the skeleton site is very straightforward. If we click on mobile view, you'll see how it looks on a phone. So again, remember that a lot of people book on phones, and again it might take a few minutes to load, but there we have the lunch menu. Okay, well thank you very much for listening, and I will see you all on Tuesday morning. Thank you, bye bye.